Hello all, myself Soumya KS, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce, GFGC Paramsagara. In this video, shall discuss how to compute income from other sources. Here is a problem. Mr. Raj furnishes the following particulars of his income for the previous year 2019-20. Compute the gross total income. First income is dividend on equity shares rupees 1200, dividend on preference shares rupees 6400, then income from letting on hire of building and machinery rupees 54,000, interest on bank deposit rupees 5,000, directors fees received rupees 2,400, ground rent rupees 1,200, income from undisclosed sources rupees 20,000, winning from lottery the net amount, that is rupees 28,000, and from this he also claims the following deductions such as collection charges on dividend rupees 500, allowable depreciation on building and machinery rupees 8,000, and fire insurance premium on building and machinery rupees 200. Let's see how to compute the gross total income of Mr. Raj. Of course, he is having only those income which comes under income from other sources. As we know, the dividend on equity shares is exempt under section 10 subsection 34, hence it is nil. We should not consider that for gross total income. At the same time, dividend on preference share is also exempt under section 10 subsection 34 and it is also considered as nil. Then income from letting on hire of building and machinery, it is 54,000. Then interest on bank deposit rupees 5,000. Director sitting fees received rupees 2,400. Ground rent 1,200. Income from undisclosed sources. Of course, when it is not disclosed, it also comes under income from other sources, rupees 20,000. Then winning from lottery, it is considered the net amount is 28,000, but we need to gross it up for the purpose of calculation of gross total income. So 28,000 into 100 divided by 70 we have done, because 30% is the TDS which is deducted from this income. Hence, we are grossing it to from 70 to 100. That comes to 40,000. Then the total of this gross amount is, gross income is 1,22,600 rupees. From this, few deductions are allowable under section 57. Those deductions are, here it is mentioned that in the problem he has incurred a collection charges on dividend of rupees 500. But as dividend is exempt, that expenditure is not deductible. Hence we have not deducted that. Then allowable depreciation on building and machinery, that is deductible one, rupees 8,000, and fire insurance premium on building and machinery, which is deductible. So 8,200 is deductible in total. Then it comes to, if we deduct 8,200 from this 1,22,600, the income from other sources as well as the gross total income will be 1,14,400. As the dividend is exempt from tax, the collection charges on dividend are not deductible under section 58. For further reference, you can refer these textbooks and websites. Thank you.